Good morning, hello, and welcome to Strumpshaw Fen for October. Well, after that horrible game on Sunday, losing to Ipswich, we need a bit of a break from the football, don't we? So I thought today we'd go have a look, see what wildlife we'll find. Look at that lovely colour, autumn colours coming out. So let's go have a look and have a breather from everything, basically. Let's go. Right now it's actually trying to rain, but a few weeks ago there was a storm. You can see that stump there. There used to be a tree right there, and it blew the tree down and pretty much just about missed this toilet block here. And you can see that there's been a few scratch marks down here from the tree. That's what the tree caused. Here you are, outside reception. As you can see, it's been flooded. So over the weekend there's been a massive flood. But look, we've still got a few ducks and some swans. Heron just flying in there. Very quiet this morning. Very drizzly. Oh well, let's have a look what else is about, shall we? Look at these lovely pink berries. These are spindle berries. Look at that. Bright pink with the actual orange seed. Oh, look at this. The colour coming out of this oak tree. Beautiful. And oh, this, look. So you see these little frisbee things underneath the leaf. These are gulls. So I think these are Bengal gulls, if I remember rightly. So a gull is basically something that a wasp has left. So back in the spring, they lay an egg into the tree and basically manipulates part of the tree to make these sort of forms come out, and inside there should be a little grub inside. So this is an acorn. This is what happens when an acorn develops because of a gall, so a gall wasp. So in the spring, the wasp lays its egg in the bud of the oak tree, and when it becomes an acorn, instead of an acorn, it becomes one of these, which is a nopper gall. Look at these weird growths coming off this acorn. There's actually two chambers here. Look at that on both sides there. That's crazy. Wow. And so inside there should be a little wasp grub inside, developing into a wasp. Awesome. Look who's in front of me today. Got a pheasant. Lovely male. Oh mate, out of the way. Come on. There he goes. Lovely. Look at this colour from the Guelder rose. So it's now becoming a lot more red. So there's some that's developing. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Autumn. I love autumn colours. It is time to see what the fen hide has to offer today. Here we go then. Got a heron, a couple of swans, some ducks. That's about it at the minute. There's actually a little grebe at the back of this broad. Look at that. A small little thing. In the summer it's more prettier than that. Yeah, a bit quiet in there, not much to see today. I think the little grebe was pretty good though. Also known as a dab chick. There was a couple of marsh harrows about too, so not all bad. But let's continue with the walk, shall we? Just about see them. These are pink-footed geese. Hear that? Pink wink wink. They only just arrived into the UK. It's great when there's a load of them though. Pink wink wink. See that bird there? Bearded tit. Look at how close I am. You can hear the pinging. Oh yes. It's just feeding on the reed head. Oh, sorry. It's still in there, don't worry. Wow. I can hear rustling all around me here. Oh, this is fantastic. If I can get one to pop out, it'll be even better. You see him there? Look at this. There they are. Hard to see, but the male, there's a male in there. There's a blue head. And there's a few of them in there. Oh, that's beautiful. Unfortunately, they're a little bit out of the range of this camera. There's a few in there. Look, see who's coming. Look at that, there's so many in there. I wonder if I can get a good view for you. Oh, nope. Too much. Okay. Hear that pinging. Oh, yes. Where is he? Oh, he's in there. Those are the bearded tits pinging. You've got a robin singing as well. These are rare birds. Had a bit of a battering in recent years after some really bad winters. What a shame, they're just not really showing themselves completely for you. But I have to go, unfortunately. I have to keep moving. As much as I want to see the bearded tits out fully, we've got to carry on. We've got to go into the woods. So what I'm going to do, so I'm not going to go to the right there towards Tower High, because it is, I don't know, it's been flooding over there and it's been pretty muddy recently. So we're going to go right and down to along the river there towards the pump house. I have to say it's rather quiet here along the River Yare. So there's the River Yare right there. Very quiet. Well, I've arrived at the pump house and I'm at my favourite bench. Look at that lovely owl carving there. But yeah, it's been a very quiet morning, I have to admit. I did see a kingfisher along this path though. It was a bit distant for you guys to see, unfortunately, but yeah, I saw a kingfisher. I think there was a stone chat with it, hovering with it for some reason. But yeah, it's very quiet, very autumnal. We've still got a little bit left to do. We've got to go into the woods now before we head back to the reception so I could do my shift. But yeah, very quiet, very peaceful, barely anyone around. I'm now about to enter the woodland area. Look at this. We have, look at this, hornbeam. This is like a little chandelier of little seeds. Oh, beautiful. Loads of them on there, look. It's like it's decorated for Christmas or something. Oh wow, look at the size of these apples. This apple here is a crab apple, I believe. There's loads of them in here. Oh, don't want one of them landing on your head. I'll be like Isaac Newton. Oh wow, look at this. I don't know what it is, honestly. It's a type of fungus. I'm not very good at names, so if on fungi, so if anyone knows, let me know. So I think someone has had a look at this fungus. Look at this mushroom, this toadstool. Look at, you can see the gills underneath. Wow. And then you've got the, so this is basically the fruit of a fungus. So if you see a toadstool, that's what it is. It's a fruit, a bit like an apple on a tree. Basically, the tree it's in question is actually, you know, the fungus. Then is a network under the ground, and obviously this is what's sprouting out, and underneath you got the gills there, and it will drop spores, which are basically the seeds of the fungus. They're always lovely, aren't they? I love toadstools and that, but I don't know the names and things, so I'm not sure what these are, but I'm hoping they're not poisonous. I don't think they are. Wow, that's impressive as well. I'm finding them everywhere. Beautiful. Yes, I wonder what they are. Now we're talking. This is one I know. This is fly agaric. It is actually a poisonous one, so don't eat these. Yes. Oh, beautiful. You can see the white scales on the red cap there. That's what the top is called, a cap. And the scales actually flake off. So, yeah. Apparently this can cause hallucinations, so yeah, give this a miss. Well, guys, I think this will conclude today's video. Been an interesting walk. Obviously not the most exciting one. There's not as many things around. However, we saw the bearded tits, and there's a lot of fungi in the woods. It just goes to show, if you know where to look, there's plenty about there. So look closely. But yes, until next time, guys, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.